Hello guys, welcome to another video. I am in the same location as the last video because it's just beautiful, it's stunning. It's a lovely day as well. It's not raining at the moment. Said it was meant to rain, but to me it doesn't look like it's going to rain. But yeah, today's video is 5 things I hate about this bike. Now you're probably be thinking, well, why have you done 10 things you love but then 5 things you hate? Well, 5 things I hate was actually hard to pick, but there are 5 things that I do not like. I wouldn't say hate, but I do not like. Right, number 1 is this seat. This seat, as you can see, it's not very squidgy at all, especially back here with this handle here. Yeah, it's not the comfiest, but if you're only doing short rides you'll be alright, and if you're not too fussy about it. But I'd say after about an hour or two you do start feeling, oh, where's my arse gone? I think I might have left it at home, because you just can't feel it. Number 2 is the height. Now this is an advantage for me, like I said in the last video, but a disadvantage for some of you shorter people. If you're below 6 foot you could get one of these bikes, however you'll probably be tippy-toeing on it. But there's a solution. You can get lowering kits for this. It lowers it by 15mm, I believe. So if you do really want one of these bikes but you are just a bit smaller than the rest of us, then you can get a lowering kit for them. Right, and number 4 is expensive. Now this bike is on 18,000 miles. When I bought it, brakes were seized. The clutch is slipping a bit because mate wheelied it. This is broken, that's broken. Little tidbits which you'll see in if you go back and watch the first video I did. It's called My New Motorbike. You'll see all the little bits that was wrong with it when I bought it. But I bought it for £2,000. And yeah, it's £2,000 with the little bits I need to do to it. So once I do that, fix up a little bit, I reckon I can sell it for 2.5, because they are going up in value. But if you don't have that type of money, then unfortunately it's in the bike. You gotta have the moolah to buy it. Now my first year of riding a 125, when I had my first one, cost me almost £2,000 on insurance, which yeah, it's quite an amount. However, it's my second year of riding now, and it cost me, I think it was just shy of £1,000, and that's for third party fire and theft, not fully comp. Fully comp was, how much was fully comp? I think it was about 1,400. Now I'm paying this monthly, so I didn't want to be paying almost £200 a month, because I do have another bike and a car, so it just all end up racking up. So I'm only paying 110 a month for this, which is fine. It's easy to attain in a month. But yeah, if you don't have the money, then this ain't the bike for you. So number 5 is expensive insurance. So I sort of just talked about it just there. So if you do have multiple years and no claims, then you probably don't have to worry about the insurance side of things. But if it is your first bike, then yeah, I mean, make sure you've got a decent job, or you got some decent amount of money saved up. But I can say even for a fact now, it is 100% worth it. I've got a quick bonus one I don't like. Now, it was the same on this bike as it's the same on my old bike. The back brake. It's not the best. It could do a bleeding right now, to be honest. But even on my other one, when it was bled, it still wasn't that great. However, the front brake, if you want to stop, you grab that front brake, you're going over the handlebars. Or you're just going to do a big supermoto stoppie and say, yeah, I meant to do that. But yeah, the back brake isn't the best. It is enough to skid and stuff, but unless you bleed it and maybe you get braided brake lines, then it's not going to be that slight tap and you're stopped sort of thing. But yeah, anyway, that's today's video done. It is only a short one because there's not many things to say about it, to be honest. I do love it. I can't really fault it, to be honest. But yeah, same thing as last video. I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers before the end of the year. Would really mean a lot if I could hit that target. So yeah, if you like this content, stick around. There'll be more videos coming in the future. I'm doing probably about 12 to 15 videos just in December alone. So if you want to see them, subscribe, hit the button, like this video, leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next one.